Hi everyone!
Hi everyone!
Okay, so we are making a video about our apartment and what it's been like over the past month and how terrible it has been because it's been a mixture of a hazard zone of mold and a construction zone with people in hazmat suits walking around and plastic containment set up.
The reason they're walking around in hazmat suits is the type of mold that was found is Aspergillus slash penicillium. And that's a mold that's known to release mycotoxins. The mold itself isn't actually toxic, but it releases the mycotoxins, which is a type of gaseous neurotoxin.
It can cause neurological damage and a lot of really naughty stuff.
Yeah, I've been having asthma attacks randomly sitting at home, and that's not something that has ever happened. Normally my asthma's always been exercise-induced, and I would get these really weird rashes on my arm, like I would touch something that I guess a lot of mold spores had settled on, and I'd have to go and wash it off. Because it is this weird octagonal rash. Is octagonal a word?
Yeah, I think so. Or is it octagonal?
I'll pronounce it.
We're engineers, we're supposed to get this right.
So yeah, it's moldy because of bad practices in our apartment complex. So if there's an apartment where you are looking at and they say that, if they say the words, "Let me go and turn the AC on in the unit before you go and look at it,"
It's
then
a bad sign.
don't stay there, because that's a bad practice, and it's a practice that a lot of places make a mistake of when it's unoccupied.
They try to do it to save money, so they're not paying the power bill for those months that nobody's in the unit.
They don't realize the type of damage that they're causing. If you're somewhere that's really dry, that's probably okay.
Okay, so here's the apartment.
So this is what it's like going inside. This is our front entryway. I just hit our utility closet door that's off the hinges over here with our front door entering. This is the first level of containment. This is where one of the problems was. And it's been like this for a month, everything. This is our current utility closet. The walls are completely torn out. The floor is torn out. Well, the walls aren't totally gone, but a lot of them are. It smells awful in there. It smells like hot dogs. There was a mold problem before we also moved into the apartment, and they never fixed it properly. So this is what we have to go through every single time we enter our apartment. This is really annoying because you can trip over it really easily because it's up to here. And you only get a little slit to go through. And we've lost use of our second bedroom entirely. So this is another second level of containment inside. There's another first level of containment. This was where we kept our pet rabbit. We actually had to put our pet rabbit in the office, which, since we're PhD students working at home, that's really inconvenient. So this is containment. They're gonna have to come in and tear out more walls because there's still mold and staining over here, where the AC unit had leaked previously before we moved in. It had the register overflowed, and we have made multiple maintenance calls, and they never came in our walls. Do you want to get a view of this? We had to move everything from our master bathroom to our spare bathroom. Thankfully we had a spare because I don't know how we would shower. Again, all this has been like this for a month. We aren't kept up to date on anything by management. Okay, so that was our apartment. I hope y'all enjoyed the big gasps of the pictures that showed what it actually looked like before they tore the walls out or tried to come and clean the AC unit. If
So-
you have any kind of problems, normally at your school, there are student legal services that you can have, and they have attorneys there that will help with different problems, and they'll normally cover you up to
Several thousand.
Yeah, several
10,000
thousand.
is pretty normal.
Yeah, $10,000
In court costs.
Yeah, per student.
Because court costs rack up extremely fast.
Yeah. So what we did too was, at first they didn't really give us good advice, so we found a firm and had a free consultation with another lawyer, and they gave us better advice, and then we went back to our other attorney at school.
You can usually look on the websites of different private law firms, and they'll say whether or not they have a free consultation, or some of them listed their prices for different consultations too, didn't they?
Yeah, if they charge per consultation, sometimes they'll also list the price.
So second opinions are also good.
Yeah. Also, if y'all have any questions about mold reports and how to interpret them, if you're an engineering or physics grad student, you probably know how to interpret them because it's like reading any other lab report you've ever written. But for the people who aren't engineers or scientists, it's very important. Our lawyer had a huge time understanding this, but whenever you read a lab report, it's not going to have subjective info in it. Because our lawyer said, well, the report didn't say that it was a hazardous environment. Well, it's not going to say it's a hazardous environment. It's going to say it's like a category blank by ANSI standards.
Right. It's going to basically state the hard facts. There's not going to be any opinions or any kind of subjective information in it. So it's going to be very just cut and dry, and it's really up to the reader to interpret it one way or the other.
Yeah.
So yeah, someone in a non, math, science, or engineering background, they can read it one way that's totally different from what it actually means.
Yeah. So if you like the video, please like or subscribe or comment or dislike if you hated it. Hopefully not.
Even if you dislike, we still love you.
No, we don't. You only love me.
I do only love you. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Get close. We have to get intimate. Hello, everyone.